whole month of December, I made over $5,500.
That's crazy.
For that.
Most of the time when these people be talking, I don't even hear them. I don't.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Big Shang here, and today I have a very special guest, my friend Fernando here, who does FBA. And for those that don't know what that is, that's fulfillment by Amazon. It's essentially one stream of e-commerce. So Fernando, take it away. Introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
All right, man. So I'm Fernando Torres. I pretty much do Amazon FBA since last year. Last year in November, I started watching YouTube videos. I saw this Amazon FBA thing. It was like, okay, what is this? Let's see how this works and stuff. So I pretty much watched like 2 weeks YouTube videos and stuff, and I invested all my money on one product. I started selling, like actually selling on November 25th, something like that. And in the whole month of December, I made over $5,500.
That's crazy.
For that, yeah, for that first product.
And is that Canadian or USD?
That's USD. So yeah.
So that was off of one product.
That was one product.
First month doing FBA.
Yeah, first month doing FBA.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the power of YouTube. Like I literally, I say, okay, if I invest in one course,
right.
Let's say that it's like $500 or so, I might get a lot of understanding and stuff.
Right.
Why not just watch YouTube videos and start doing it?
So you just watch YouTube videos for 2 weeks, is that right?
I watched YouTube video for 2 weeks, and then...
And you didn't buy a course?
I didn't buy a course. In those 2 weeks, I was actually, like, while I was watching the YouTube videos, I was actually contacting the supplier and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so of course in the process, if I didn't know something, I watched another YouTube video.
Right.
About the...
So you learn on the go essentially.
Exactly. Yeah.
Man, so this guy took action first and then learned on the go.
Exactly, because it's not everything success. Of course, I feel like here
right.
and there. I like realized some of the stuff that they don't say in YouTube because they're like very specific. So you don't make a whole video talking about that.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what it's
that's crazy, man. That's amazing. First of all, congratulations on your first month. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now, I guess from the time you started until now, how long has it been now?
Since it was like last December, maybe like 8 months or so.
8-9 months, okay.
Yeah.
And during that period, those 8-9 months until now, what has been your biggest month?
I want to say the first month. Because I went all in.
Right.
I actually contacted all my people, because the thing is that I don't sell in Canada. I sell in US because it's like a bigger market. So of course, if I sell one product here, I can sell 10 there. It's like
smart.
200 million people. Here's like 30 million. So I put that product like in the Amazon.com market. And in order to get the reviews, because at the beginning, of course, you gotta like do a process, like put in all the photos, like the listing and stuff, and then ask for reviews. Like ask your body, hey, can you buy my product? I pay you my product, and then if you like it, leave a positive review. If you don't like it, don't leave a review, whatever.
Right. So you paid your friend to buy your product,
exactly,
in order to get reviews.
Exactly.
Okay.
So and not all of them.
I imagine that helps you with your rank on Amazon, right?
Exactly. So the first week is very crucial to like have those reviews.
Okay.
Because when you put the product out there, people are like watching those 5-star reviews, maybe 5 or 10 reviews, 15 reviews,
right.
kind of thing. If you launch a product with 0 reviews, it's like, okay, I'm not gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying?
Fair, 100%.
Yeah,
social proof.
Yeah, exactly. So I literally call all my people on US. I say, hey, buy this product, leave me a review if you like it. Some of them says, I don't need this product, and I say, okay, I'll pay you the product. You know what I'm saying? And you keep it, and that's it. So that's how I pretty much started.
That's smart, man. That's out of the box thinking. I never thought about that.
Yeah, man.
That's freaking crazy, man. That's smart. I guess let's take it a bit back when you first started, I guess.
Okay.
Even before you got your introduction to FBA, right? Watching those YouTube videos.
Okay.
I'm sure you ran into other e-commerce videos, right? Such as dropshipping, affiliate marketing, and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
So what was the ultimate decision factor for you to go with FBA instead of dropshipping, affiliate marketing and all those other
Good question.
methods?
Good question. Because many people, when they're looking on YouTube, like e-commerce and that kind of thing, they look first for Shopify dropshipping.
Right.
Because I feel like it's like an easier way. Because you don't have to. Yeah, because you don't have to invest like that kind of like amount of money.
Right.
My first investment was, I don't know if I said it was like $5,000 because it's private label. In dropshipping, like in Shopify dropshipping, it's not private label. You don't have to invest that kind of money, and it's pretty much easier. But one of the things that I found Amazon FBA better, it was the long-term like use of it. Like, okay, if I do my own private label today, I can make money today, tomorrow, like in 12 months or whatever. I saw a lot in Shopify, for example, that maybe this month is good, next month no, because I don't know, the shipping went up. But with Amazon, it's like your own brand, your own private
100%,
label,
100%.
and then you can like scale that, like adding other products and that kind of stuff. So I saw like the long term, not like long term. I want to do this like my whole life, but like 1, 2, 3 years, and then grow from, I don't know, 5,000 to, I don't know, more than that. You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
Yeah.
So let's talk about right now where you're sitting at. How many products do you have on your Amazon account?
Okay, so I first started back in December. The first one, that one, as I said, that I had many fails.
Right.
That one, I ran out of product in the first month. So the first 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's how.
And I imagine there was a lot of research into it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like in those 2 weeks, I was like, okay, which product is selling? Like I searched for 100 top products selling. Why not? And then it is competitive. It's not competitive. And I did all that research, and I knew that product was selling a lot. One of the mistakes I made, it was the competition. I said, okay, this one got a lot of competition, but anyways, I'll do it. And the thing is that, okay, the first 2 weeks I started selling a lot of stuff, but the other 2 weeks, like completing 1 month, I completely run out of stock. The payment of Amazon is every 2 weeks, and you have to wait from the moment that you sell something, you have to wait 7 days, and after that, of course, you have to wait 2 weeks for them to pay you.
Right.
So that's pretty much like a month.
So I guess there was like a holdup between you getting your payment and then running out of stock. So
Exactly.
you didn't have the budget, right?
Exactly, and then if I'm gonna ask the supplier to ship more product, it was
Right.
like 2 weeks for them to make it and ship
yikes.
it.
Okay.
And it was actually fast because it's pretty much like 2 weeks to make it and 2 weeks to ship it. They made my product like in 3 days,
Oh wow.
so they ship it just like in 2 weeks. So those 2 to 3 weeks plus this one, that kills my product because at the beginning I was on fire. I put like all the reviews, I put all like the sales and stuff, like everything was on top. I actually hired a like graphic designer kind of thing.
Right.
So he did like the whole photos and stuff. So it was
crazy.
kind of like professional.
Right.
It was very cheap. I think I paid like $10.
Outsourcing, man. Outsourcing.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta love that.
I paid like I didn't want to invent to be creative and do like my photos and stuff. I said no, I'm gonna pay someone else. You can find on Fiverr.
Right.
And then everything was on top, and what was I gonna say? Okay, cut that part.
No, it's all good, man. Take your time, bro.
So everything was on top, and then I ranked. I want to say in the second week. Yeah, in the second week I ranked in the first page.
Okay.
That's why I say from the second week to the whole month I sold everything.
Right.
I ranked in the first page. Everything was sold out, and I didn't have money.
Right.
Like I invested all my money in that product because I said, okay, this one gonna work. If it doesn't work, okay, I don't care. I want to sell it in 3 months. And I thought the Amazon payment was like faster. I didn't know. As I said, even though I watch a lot of YouTube videos, there are not people like telling you exactly everything. You gotta
100%.
figure something out yourself.
Right.
So, having said that, I didn't have money to like restock.
Right.
And then I like literally I screwed the algorithm of Amazon.
Right.
So I say, okay, I'm still gonna restock because if I sold a lot in the first month, it's still a market, you know what I'm saying? Like still people gonna buy it.
Right.
But it was moving slowly. So I said no. I'm gonna launch another product and I'm gonna do things like this time.
You completely killed the first product.
I haven't killed it. I still got sales for that product.
Okay.
But it's not.
But you don't have inventory though, do you?
I do have inventory.
So you did restock the first product.
I did restock.
Okay.
3 times.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But it's not the same. It's not the because I did restock because it was selling. It was kind of like, okay, if it's selling, why
keep selling?
Kill it?
Yeah.
Just instead of investing $5,000, I invest $1,500 in the set and I just sell it.
Right.
But I knew that I couldn't explode that product no more. I'm saying, so I said, okay, no, let's launch another product. So I launched another product, I want to say May, June or something like that.
Okay, so fairly recently, like this is
exactly, yeah,
October now, right? So it's
exactly
like 4 months ago.
I launched that product, and yeah, it's selling as well, slowly but surely.
Right.
So yeah, I got 2 products now in the same niche. What I want to do right now is launch another product in a different niche. And now that I know like the whole process, the fails I got on the first one, the second one it wasn't failed, but it's not as hot as the first one.
Right.
So taking all that into consideration, I want to launch another product and stuff.
And let's go back to like your first product, right? Or even your second product.
Okay.
What does it take to actually research a product and to know that this is going to be the seller versus the other ones is just white noise?
Okay, so that's a good question because sometimes you find a very hot product, like you say this product gonna kill it,
right?
But you don't find it on Alibaba, which is the page that I find the supplier on Alibaba.com. You don't find it there. I mean, of course you're gonna find it, but maybe they ship it in 1 month, or it is way too expensive,
right?
Or they don't do like the private label, or it is not the quality that you want. So of course you have to take all those pieces into consideration before going ahead and launch a product. When I launched my first product, I made sure that the supplier was a good supplier.
Okay.
I kinda did further research,
right,
by knowing who that Alibaba seller or that supplier was selling to on Amazon. So I kind of had the same supplier of the top brands on Amazon.
Right.
So let's say in the first page there was one with 5,000 reviews and got one product. I wanted to know
who the supplier was.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I found it. So my product,
that's crazy.
My product was the highest quality,
right?
And of course it wasn't cheap,
right.
But it was a little bit cheaper, I want to say.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the thing. I found the best supplier, the best quality, the best timing, like the best everything. Of course, there are other products that I said this one might be better than this one, but not the supplier and all that kind of stuff, or maybe gonna last 1 month. So that's gonna make problems like. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, man. Okay, so let's before Amazon. So let's go way back.
Okay, sure.
So 8, 9 months, 10 months back, before you even got into e-commerce in the first place, right? What were you doing, and did you see yourself doing e-commerce at all?
So I've been in Canada for 2 years. Before that, I was in Venezuela. That's back home. I never had I was never an employee. I never worked 9 to 5, that kind of thing.
Right.
I always was flipping stuff.
Okay, so you always had that hustle mentality.
Exactly, yeah. So back, I'm 22 right now. Back when I was 15, I was selling Herbalife. You know what is Herbalife?
Herbalife, yes.
Yeah, so I was selling Herbalife.
We're not gonna get into details.
Yeah.
It's pretty controversial.
Yeah, exactly. So the thing is that the good thing about Herbalife, about that time, it was they taught me a lot.
Right.
I was 15 and they told me how to sell. They had a lot of training and that kind of thing. So from 15 to 16, that opened my mind a lot.
Right. So that was your first taste of entrepreneurship.
Exactly.
Okay.
It was that bad or that good.
Right.
That I quit Herbalife. I said I can do like way too many things. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So I started my own brand.
Okay.
I was pretty much the same. I was like buying from a supplier and selling. Like I did my own brand and stuff and selling. I was selling on Instagram. Like I was literally buying from Instagram and selling on Instagram.
That's crazy.
Like I was selling on Instagram. Let's say we are in Mississauga right now.
Right. Right.
And someone in Toronto was selling, I don't know, let's say they were selling phone cases for $5, and he bought, I don't know, a 12 pack, why not? And then I sell it in Toronto, where I mean, if I bought in Toronto, I sell in Mississauga for I don't know, $10 in Instagram too. Like I target like that city,
Right.
and then I sell it. So of course.
And were you running ads though on Instagram or?
No, it was like just
within your network, I guess.
So that was like 4 years ago. Obviously the algorithm was like easier
Right,
and stuff.
right.
So if you follow people see you and then I'm interested in this, so I buy it. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So right now it's kind of a little bit harder with Instagram and stuff. But yeah, that's how it started. After that.
And did you have a store on your Instagram, like a website for people to link?
Yeah, exactly.
To click to? Okay.
Yeah, I had everything like.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
I never thought about that.
Yeah, that was like literally just going to the, let's say, DHL or something or FedEx.
Right.
To pick up the product and then to ship it.
That's smart. So you already pre-sold the product.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
So that was like my start.
Yeah.
And then of course when I came to Canada, I said I want to do something like that.
Right.
But I didn't have money at all.
Right.
So I was like, okay, how am I gonna do the same if I don't have money? How am I gonna like flip stuff, like buy cheap and sell no expensive, but of course like with a markup.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't have money. So of course I started like working in a clothing women's store.
Right.
I saved up like $1,000 or so, and I started with Forex.
Okay.
Yeah, so I started with Forex.
Man, there's so many secrets, bro.
Yeah, man. Like
it's the first time I'm hearing this, by the way, so this is a surprise to me.
Yeah, man. So I started with Forex. I taught myself again, like everything. I followed these people this guy that I thought like was amazing.
Right.
I followed him. In 1 month, I turned $200. No, in like 2 months, I turned $200 into $1,000, which is pretty hard in Forex. But I was sleeping at 3 a.m. and I was waking up at 5 a.m. Like it was crazy. I was in my phone like, okay, this price went down. Okay, I got a short because I was short selling and buying.
Right.
It wasn't like long term or whatever. It was short term.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say, I don't know, the president of this company said something or had a meeting or whatever. So I said, okay, the price might go up or might go down. So I'm gonna buy and then sell. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like 24/7 like into that.
So did you have like technical knowledge in Forex, or did you buy the news? And by buying the news, like what you said, right? The CEO or whoever announces something, you buy into it.
I literally did a free course.
Right.
It was an app that you download from the App Store, and then they teach you everything, like the pips, like the spread, like everything to know how to like sell and buy, exactly how to trade. I was like, this is free, like what the heck? So like I learned that, like I finished the app and stuff, and then of course after that I was like watching the news, I was watching these guys, like whatever he was making went up, and then why I quit, it wasn't because I was 24/7, it was because I got like ambitious in a bad way, because I said, okay, $200 I turned into 1,000, that's a lot for me, that's 5 times what I've invested, but I want to like make more money quick.
You wanted to scale.
Yeah, I wanted to scale but quick, and it was like my very first experience in Canada, like making that kind of money. So I followed this guy, I won't say the name, but I followed this guy with a Lambo and saying a lot of stuff. I got these strategies, the best for you and stuff. And I was like,
was he chilling in his garage?
No, it's not here. So he's a Toronto.
Okay, that's cool.
Toronto guy. He's like 25.
Okay.
But he had like a strategy that he was gambling. It was pretty much, okay, this I'm gonna invest, I don't know, $1,000 in this one. That is going to go up by like 2 decimals, and then I'm gonna make $2,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I said, damn, like that's easy money, you know. I lost $1,200 in 2 days.
2 days.
2 days. So of course I lost $200. Then 3 hours after I said no, I'm gonna recover. Lost $200 more. Then I'm gonna recover. I won $400. So that's why I didn't stop.
Right.
Because I actually recovered. But at the end of the day, in 2 days, I lost $1,200. So that was like devastating for me.
Oh, 100%.
It was devastating for me. And of course, I didn't do Forex no more. I'm not scared. It's just that since it was my very first experience and I didn't have money, I was even minus $200 because I used my credit card.
Right.
And then I said, no, let's save up money and do something else. So I started working in McDonald's. I started working in Domino's Pizza. I started working in a warehouse. Like I literally worked like everywhere.
You gotta hustle.
In the summer, because I'm a full-time student.
Right.
I'm studying.
You're still studying. You're still studying right now.
I'm still studying. I'm studying finance.
That's crazy.
And in the summer, I was working full-time in a warehouse and part-time in McDonald's.
Right.
So
and FBA.
No. That was before.
Okay. Oh yeah, that was before.
That was when I came. So I said, okay, if I want to do something, I need capital. So how am I gonna get the capital? By getting a job.
Right, 100%.
Like that's the easiest way. And so I got 2 jobs. I got the warehouse full time and part time the McDonald's. In 4 months, I saved up like $8,000. 3 of them was a bad decision because I went to Miami. I spent before I said okay.
Hey man, you gotta balance it out sometimes.
Yeah, sure. I say okay, I'm gonna save up $5,000 for the business or whatever business I'm gonna do, and then $3,000 for my trip to Miami.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Sure.
I thought you blew up the whole 8K.
No. No, I say it's a bad decision because remember when I said I invested all my money, the $5,000 into the product?
Right. So that was the 5,000?
Yeah.
If you had the extra 3,000, yeah, that's smart.
Things different.
Right.
It was chilling though because the moment I was in Miami was in December.
Yeah.
So it was literally like jet skiing, and then the app was like you selling 10 units, 15 units, and I was selling. I was in Miami. I wasn't doing nothing. Because the thing with Amazon FBA too is that once you set up everything, like you do the product research, you contact the supplier, you do your listing, and then you launch the product. Of course, you gotta look for the reviews, and then pretty much that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got everything set up, you don't have to do anything more than restock.
Right, and then just pass it from there, right?
Exactly. Like you just have to be careful of the restocking. Like if you got 500 units and then you say, okay, I got 250, let's restock.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Smart.
So I was doing nothing. I was in Miami, spending those $3,000. That was a bad decision, but still
Hey man, you had fun at least.
Exactly, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I learned from that.
Okay, so we're pretty much wrapping up this conversation now. But before we do, Fernando, second last question for you. Do you have any books or suggestions for people to follow up on if they're interested in Amazon FBA or even entrepreneurship as a whole?
So I read 2 books.
Okay.
They're pretty good. One of them it's not related with e-commerce.
Right.
It's pretty much how to meet people on influencer or something like that by Dale Carnegie.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
That one's really good because it tells you because e-commerce is all about customer service, you know what I'm saying?
For
so
sure, 100%.
that book is for pretty much that, like to people, like how to treat people and that kind of stuff, so you can implement that in customer service. By doing the Amazon FBA thing, I was like, all the questions that I got from the customers, I was applying all that like information, like calling them by their name, thanking them like for, you know what I'm saying, like all that kind of thing.
The little psychology tricks.
Exactly. So some details that people like really like. Like if I see an email that says Fernando, I was like,
oh, 100%, right? No, it's more personal.
Yeah, it's more personal than dear customer. Like,
oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So another one, it's
and so first one, this is the book, right?
How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. That one. It's really good. I strongly recommend. That's my favorite. And the other one that I've read, it's from actually it's Donald Trump. But it's Think Big, I think. It's like,
so it's by Trump.
Yeah.
President Donald Trump.
Yeah, but so I mean, there is a lot of critiques by like, you know, the president or whatever.
Yeah, well, we won't get into that.
Yeah, exactly.
But the book is called Think Big.
Think Big, something like that. But you know, he got a lot of money from from business and stuff. He made that book. I actually read it and listened to the audiobook, and it says a lot of like good things in there, such as, okay, you asked me, bro, you invested $5,000, all your money in that first product. I was like, okay, if I'm gonna think anyways, why don't think big? You know what I'm saying?
Smart.
Why should I invest $500 and then kind of like succeed, and then the other $4,500 because I'm scared, I don't do it. I just did it. You know what I'm saying? Right. I fell in some stuff, but I didn't even lose money. I didn't even break even. I made profit. It's not like the best profit because like, of course, after that, I was like slow moving and stuff, but I did make profit. And same, the philosophy or the thing that I can take out from that book is that if you're gonna think anyways, why don't think big? You know what I'm saying? Right,
fair. So I'll leave those books down in the description box below for you guys to check it out. So first one is called Think Big by Trump. The second one, actually in reverse. First one is How to Win Friends. Let me just look this up.
How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Okay, by Dale Carnegie. Okay.
And then Think Big
by Trump. Okay.
Yes.
Fair enough. Okay. Now one last question for you. Actually,
I got another one.
Okay, go for it. That's a bonus. That's a bonus for you guys.
Yeah, a bonus by Robert Kiyosaki.
Oh, okay. I think I know.
Yeah, Rich Dad,
Poor Dad. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Life-changing book.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely life-changing book.
Yeah.
I'll include that down in the description box below too. Okay, so Fernando, before we wrap up, actually, I just wanted to ask you if you have any tips or any advices for young entrepreneurs out there watching this video / podcast or whatever you want to call this.
Sure. So there are many people out there that wants to make money, like either online or just like a side income or whatnot. So my suggestion is just like, if you don't have money, go find a McDonald's job or whatever. Or if you're not that kind of person, I'm not that kind of person, but I did it. But if you know, just simply go to a garage sale, buy something for $2, flip it into eBay for $25.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go to, I don't know, Craigslist. People are giving out stuff. Like I'm giving out a desk, like because I don't have to pay and I don't want it, and you can sell it for $10, $15.
Smart.
Like that's a good way to like raise capital.
Right. And that's in a way e-commerce already, right? If you're using any form of internet at all, Kijiji, Craigslist, that's already e-commerce, right?
Yeah. So many people say, okay, so I don't start Amazon FBA because I don't have money.
Right.
How do I get money? You know, you can find a 9-to-5 job, a part-time job, why not? If you don't like it, go to a garage sales, I said, go to Craigslist, you can even go to eBay, buy something very cheap that it just like, I don't know, someone posted 30 minutes ago and you catch it right away, and then it was a good deal and you just flip it, you know what I'm saying? It's such an easy way to make money. I actually am doing it right now. I literally, all my camera equipment, I bought it for like $1,000 from different stores. Like this was like 50 off, this was whatever. If you want to sell it tomorrow, I can sell it for 1,500. So that's already a 50% profit.
Right.
From 1,000 to 1,500. You know what I'm saying? So it's very, very easy. Buy stuff cheap and sell it like higher price with markup. And then you get the money and you raise the capital and you start your business. Amazon, Shopify, Forex, wherever. You know what I'm saying?
Boom. There you go. Final advices from FBA God right here. That's amazing, man. Thank you so much for your time, man.
Thank you so much for having me.
I really appreciate it. No problem at all. And I guess I'll catch you guys in the next video.
See ya.
Peace.